the banks, debit the personal accounts of the cardholders in the banks. A brief history, cards might be new to India. They started only in 1980. But if you come to think of it, it's since 1914 that the first card was ever developed as a metal card, right down to 1977 where where Visa, earlier known as Bank America, AmeriCard came into being. So, and there is considerable history after that, but I just wanted to, in the interest of time, limit myself to only having the first day when the cards were issued in India, which was in 1980, and Central Bank issued the first card called Central Bank Card. Now, as I said, we are talking about the landscape, we are talking about the horizon of card services. So when you look at the horizon of card services, there's a debit card, there's a credit card, and which we are familiar with. Then there's a prepaid card. So you'll have your Petro cards, which are prepaid. Your Forex cards. Many of you who travel would have their prepaid Forex card charged. So those are some of the prepaid cards. Where else is the card used? You cannot fathom or you cannot imagine an ATM without a card. So that's where ATM cards are there. There are merchant solutions, there are network solutions, and there are support services as a part of the card services. As we go along down the line, we'll talk about how much do cards impact our lives, how much of revenue generation does the cards industry indulge into, how much of employment generation does the card indulge into. So that's why my focus is on the entire landscape of cards. So let's move on and see each one of them. So there are card solutions. What all does a card solution do? We talk about transaction authorization and switching services. We are talking about clearing and settlement services. We are talking about card management services, loyalty and reward solution. All these are a gamut of solutions that are available from the card itself. Then there is when we talk about transaction authorization and switching services, so there will be, I spoke about in the earlier slide, we talked about authorization of cards, we talked about switching services, so you could have multiple POS of multiple banks which are with the merchants, and those services are something that the cards provide for. Clearing and settlement services we discussed are out there to provide for settlement to the merchants and the banks and the debits to this thing. There are card management services, card issuing services, loyalty and reward solutions that we have spoken about already in the card. Just 1 minute. Okay, coming down to ATM solutions, there is this, while it is a very simplistic thing for us to go to an ATM and withdraw cash or maybe change our PIN or deposit a check, but there is a whole range of services that are a part of ATM solutions. So there is ATM device driving and monitoring. There will be ATM operational outsource solution. So there will be ATM deposit solution. There is a cash management solution. I mean, the cash in the ATMs has to be optimized, and there are specialist organizations. There are security organizations that dispense cash or deposit cash into the ATMs. Look at the merchant solutions. There's a transaction acquisition that the merchant does. There's a merchant account management that clearing and settlement again is a merchant activity. Plus the POS, point of sale, terminal driving, and support services. Again, as I said, we can extend our reach for the card services and look at network solution. There's electronic fund transfer network, the POS network, the credit card networks, and the payment gateways. From a support services, there is cash risk management, there is risk management, fraud management, credit bureau access, IT services, and of course the 24/7 call center services. What does the markets say about cards? How has it impacted the general economy? Greater usage of electronic payments has added $983 billion in global economic growth between 2008 and 2012. We talked about the breadth of card services. Growth in GDP equivalent is almost equivalent to creating 1.9 million jobs. The numbers are out here. Electronic payments contributed to 0.8 increase in GDP in emerging markets and 0.3 increase in GDP in developed markets. Cards have card growth boosts recovery. So global real GDP was only 1.8% in between 2008 and 2012. Now, what kind of benefits